What is up, my nerdy peeps, and welcome to Nerdy Nails. And I hope you guys are having a better day than me at the moment, as this pretty much sucks. I'm not really sure how I broke half of my nail, as it was fine yesterday when I created my last nail polish design, and I only noticed this once I took my nail polish off, so I'm not really sure how I did it. I'm guessing I must have done something pretty stupid without realising, or I had a few micro tears in the nail and then something happened and then just caused the nail to slightly rip in half. But there's a few options what we can do with this nail. Obviously, for some people, this is a sign that they'll cut all their nails down to the same length and have short little nails. But for me, I don't really want to have short nails on both hands. I've also got quite a busy nail schedule coming up over the next few weeks, so I would like to try and have longer nails, because some of the designs I want to create would look so much better with my nails being slightly longer than having short nails. So what I'm going to do is patch this nail up so we can still keep our nice long length, and then let the nail grow out for a couple of months, so when it becomes time to remove the broken part of the nail, we will still have a nice decent nail length, rather than filing it now and just having short tiny nails. So I'm going to show you how to patch up a broken nail so you don't have to have short nails and you can still keep your nice long nails, rather than filing them all down due to one nail deciding to be a traitor. I just want to quickly mention that my nails are fine. There's nothing wrong with them, as I know someone's going to mention why they are yellow and kind of blue on this nail. It's not any nail fungal, it's not any smoking addiction, it's literally a nail polish addiction. I paint my nails every day, so eventually the nail polish just stains the natural nail yellow, but they're completely healthy and fine. They're just stained, that's it. So just before I show you how to create this nail saving hack, the most important thing we need to do first is make ourselves a cup of tea. Right, now that we have our cup of tea, you also want to bring up a spare tea bag with your cup of tea, as the way to fix this broken nail is to patch it up with a tea bag. It's an oldie, it's a classic, but I think for a quick nail hack to fix a broken nail fast and quickly, especially at home, this is the best hack, and it does work pretty well. With your tea bag is you just want to cut a section off the tea bag. I would say try and make a tear or a cut where you can actually still use the tea bag, as you don't want to cut in the center for all the tea to spill everywhere. This is not a drama channel, we're not spilling any tea, we want to protect the tea and make a nice cuppa later with it. But if you're not a tea drinking Brit like me, or you don't even like tea and you don't have any tea bags lying around, but if you are a big coffee drinker, then you can still do this hack with a coffee filter paper. That is the same material used to make tea bags, so that material will work just as well as using a tea bag. But I'll tell you another useful hack, guys, is if you like making poached eggs, but you really struggle to make poached eggs because you don't have one of the special bags, or you try and use cling film and it just happens to go everywhere, use a coffee filter bag to put the egg in and then put it in boiling water, as it is the best thing since sliced bread, and you will have perfect poached eggs every time. So you're learning how to fix a broken nail and also how to make the perfect poached egg. So once we have our band-aid for our nail, we are just going to grab some nail glue. I've just got this nail glue from a nail set from any drugstore. It's not any special type of nail glue. Any nail glue you have lying around the house will work. But if you don't have any nail glue lying around, if you've got a base coat or top coat, that will work just as well. So what you want to do is just place a couple of drops of the nail glue on your broken nail, and then you're just going to place your tea bag bandage on top and let that dry, I would wait a couple of minutes just to make sure the nail glue has completely set and your bandage is nice and secure. Once the nail glue has completely dried and your bandage is all set in place, you are just going to want to use some tweezers or your other hand just to tear off any excess bandage from your nail or cuticle areas. And then what we want to do for the last final bit to secure it in place and it's all nice and smooth is you want to grab a nail buffer. And you just want to buff the bandage down a little bit so it's not as bumpy on your nail. We want to just buff it down a little bit so the bandage is on the same kind of surface level as our nail. As if you leave your bandage like this without buffering and you try and place nail polish on top, it becomes very bumpy and noticeable. So we just need to buff our bandage down just a little bit, so no one will know that you've patched this broken nail up. Everyone will think your nails are perfect. So we can keep this little nail secret between you and me. The biggest thing when it comes to buffing, especially when it comes to patching a nail up, is try not to over buff. You don't need to buff your whole nail. You literally just need to buff around where your bandage is and just kind of smooth it down a bit so we get it to a similar surface level as our natural nail. If you have a couple of ridges like this from the tea bag, then it's nothing to worry about. As long as you buff the ridges down to surface level, then that is completely fine. You don't need to be alarmed by these little indents at all. The only reason these indents have appeared is because I've used the crinkled side of the tea bag, so that's why we have these ridges on the nail, so it's nothing to worry about. I recommend if you have it to use a better quality tea bag or use the edge of the tea bag where they seal all the tea in, as that part tends to be stronger. So to keep the nail intact, it's always best to use the stronger part of these tea bags. But I guess it depends where you are in the world because tea's different everywhere. Some people have a love-hate relationship with this hack. Some people find it really good. Some find that this hack is rubbish. But I think this all comes down to the quality of the tea bag you use, as I've had actually done this technique in America before with a Lipton's tea bag, and it didn't really work very well. And I just wonder if it's because they use a different quality of a tea bag rather than in the UK where our tea bags tend to be a lot more thicker, or we just have different designs for tea bags rather than a small square. Like we have little triangle ones. Obviously the one I'm using here is a circle. So I think that's the huge thing to how well this design works. So make sure you use a good quality tea bag. Let me tell you one thing straight, guys. I don't know if you've seen that video on TikTok where the girl's chucking tea on the floor and she's like, oh, I hope I don't attract a British man with me chucking tea on the floor. And let me tell you one thing straight. She's chucking Lipton's tea on the floor. No British person's coming near her if she's chucking Lipton's tea. We don't even drink Lipton's tea here. We drink PG Tips, Yorkshire tea, maybe Typhoon or Twinings. So if you're chucking one of those teas down, then you're definitely going to have a British guy knocking at your door. Anyway, let's return back to the video. I got on a bit of a tea tangent there. And now we're just going to apply some nail polish to seal it all in. So we're just going to apply a base coat. And I've decided for the colour I'm going to use Holotoco's Purpley Glitter, as I find glitter polish sticks to your nail really well, a little bit too well sometimes. And I just think for this scenario with a broken nail, this will keep the nail polish and the nail nicely secured to one another, as if you don't apply a peel off base coat to a glitter nail polish, then the glitter just sticks to your nail like glue. And this is kind of what we want in this scenario to protect the broken nail. I recommend when it comes to wrapping up a broken nail, definitely use a glitter base polish as the colour, so everything just kind of seals and locks in and that nail is not going anywhere with a glitter polish. I've also recently just reviewed this nail polish collection, so if you haven't checked it out, I will place a link up here and in the description box. So definitely check it out if you want to see a honest opinion of Holotoco's latest nail polish collection. And another reason why I'm using it, it actually matches with today's background. I actually let you guys on Instagram decide what background I should use in today's video. It was between pink and purple. Majority vote was purple, so the background for today was purple. So if you guys want to help take part in video ideas or what the background of my videos will be, definitely check me out on Instagram, as I do most of my nail questions and decisions on there in the stories. And also, if you like a lot of my shorts and you want to see the end result, I post all the end results of my designs on Instagram as well. So if you haven't checked me out on Instagram, highly recommend that you check me out. There will be a link in the description box below. You just want to apply a couple layers of this polish. I've gone for an extra layer than I'd normally do, as I'm going to leave this nail alone for a couple of months, so I really just want to lock this nail in and make sure it's nice and secure. So I went with an extra glitter layer to be safe. And once you've applied your coloured polish, we're then just going to add a nice top coat to seal it all in and keep our nail safe and protected. And there you guys have it. That is how you fix a broken nail, so you don't have to file them all down to short nails. This is a pretty classic nail hack. I've seen many other people online use this technique, but I think it's just the best and easiest nail hack to use, especially if you've broken your nail at home and you need a quick fix, as it just works super well and you just want to get a broken nail fixed as soon as possible, since if you leave it too long and you haven't fixed it, you just increase the chances of properly snapping the nail off or completely tearing the nail. And if that happens, then you are kind of stuck and you may have to file all your nails down, or the other way to do it, depending on how much you don't mind wearing it, but you could always put a fake nail instead, just in case you happen to tear the nail from the bottom. But that's going to be it for today's video. If you found this a useful hack, then please leave it a like. If there's anything you want to see in today's video or any nail art designs you want to see, leave a comment down below. And just remember guys, keep being awesome, keep being amazing, and I'll see you in the next nail art video. Bye!